Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Cougar scooter. There's the third brake light tucking just underneath that vinyl roof. Taillights are 1960 Pontiac, and there are my tailpipe speakers. You can see inside there is a coaxial 5 1/4. Here's the shop sink used as a trunk, so I can fill it up with ice and beer, and it will be nice and cold when I get there. Still have some work to do on the trunk. These are my BMW trunk lid hinges. Had them powder coated, and so they'll lift the trunk up and out of the way. I also have a electric trunk release mechanism here from an old Camaro. It also has a built-in light micro switch, so I plan on putting in some LED lights to light up the whole cooler underneath with some nice white LED lighting. Here's my dash. This is where my iPad slides into. These are all my lights and controls. Headlights, taillights here. That's where my phone mounts. My infinity speakers. Aluminum floorboards that came, pieces of aluminum actually came out of an old boat fuel tank. Inside here, the brains of the operation. Got my onboard Genius charger that charges each bank separately, all 4 banks of 2 6-volt batteries. My capacitor for the stereo system. Subwoofer and amplifier are right here, and my accessories battery is right there. Here are the headlights. You can see that one of them is noticeably yellower than the other one. I have to look into that. I suspect there's probably a voltage drop on one side that's keeping that from happening. Powder coated windshield frame. I still have to put on the rocker panels. I got the rear seat on. These retro style aircraft type seat belts. I've got my fold down windshield, rear view mirror, and with the headlights on you can see everything lights up nicely in the back. Still quite a bit of polishing, painting, lots of work to do, especially on the trunk lid. You can see that it is still under quite a status of work. There's a lot of sanding and priming and painting to do on this, and then I also have to glass in some supports to hold them onto the trunk hinges. These grills are from a Pontiac Grand Am. Figured they kind of broke up the front end a little bit. We certainly needed it. Underneath, you can see my my horns. Those are all play the music Dixieland. You can switch between the horns with this switch here. That's pretty loud. And then I can just have a regular horn. So, depending on whether I'm pissed off at somebody or I'm saying hello, that's the difference there. And that's Lorelei. She rides around with me. And that's about it. Certainly, after all the work has been done, there's a lot more work that needs to be done. Every time I make something pretty, it makes all the rest of it look ugly. So these seats definitely have to go. I've still got a seat back I've got to install back here, and seat belts, but I'll polish up these floorboards a little bit more so they look a little bit prettier. But all in all, it's coming along quite well.